Yay. Okay. Refresh. Liz. If you can't hear me, refresh Rooney. And hopefully that's better for the audio quality now. Audio quality. Talking just got hard. Sorry guys. You know, it's such a pro stream. Never ever subscribe, guys. It's not worth it. Much better! Yay! Woo! Welcome back, sir. Cool. Bitters! Yeah, their cuteness overload channel got added. Now, Wolf, no eating summer cat. There's no nomming of the other chat people in my chat, please. Don't eat her. She's very precious. Oh, and Pixelf, welcome in. I didn't even see you. Oh, sorry, girlfriend. Where are they, village? We are. Where are they? Where were they? Totally were they. Let's make a garbage dump there. She got the wolf buck. Nice. You feel weird watching this on your phone. Bet you it's really small. Not enough money, honey. You know why that was happening, Mr. Speed? Because we restarted the computer like umpteen bazillion times. That's why the audio thing was echoey. Thanks for letting me know, Warlord. Because I completely forgot about that. Sorry, girlfriend. It was probably the same for everybody then. Because the mic on the camera was turned on, that's what it was. So you could hear my headset mic and the mic on the cam. Double MK, oh my god. What torture. It's bad enough you have to be here listening to it once. Yeah, we don't want it echoing.
Warning.
Warning!
Experts predict
an earthquake
could hit the area soon.
Oh crap. We have nothing!
An earthquake
Earthshake!
is occurring. Don't panic.
Don't
and wait for
panic.
help if you are in the affected area.
When do we do a traffic report? What? There's no traffic to report! No traffic to report. This is a game report. Game report's a whole different thing. This is a game report with Merlin's Keeper. We're currently rocking City Skylines. I have all kinds of awesome things for cities, like disasters and transport, and we always have a fun, good time here. I hope you enjoy watching City Skylines, because I really enjoy streaming it for you guys. It's the first game that I streamed on Twitch, so it's always lovely to come back to it for you guys. Be right back. No problem, Summercat. You know, if that had sunk just a little bit lower, we could have a little river. I can fix that eventually. I'm smarter. I got you guys. There's no traffic to report because I just started building. Pull the wool over my eyes. I got one for you too. No traffics. I'm deliberately not putting down a medical center in order to make them sick. So we can unlock a building. We're a tiny town. Some of us remember those days. They were the awesome days, weren't they, Warlord? I remember those good old days when I streamed nothing but cities. But I really appreciate that I've learned to love some new games. I think it adds a lot of nice variety for my channel. Wow, me enjoying variety, guys. Whoever thought that would happen? Not me, that's for sure. I thought I'd play cities every day for the rest of my life. No, these guys are broken. No, not broken! We must fix them. We must make them better. Stronger. Electricity is having a problem. Why are you having a problem, electricity? Aw, you each got to see one of your favorite bands. That's nice. And I bet you much drinking happened. I'm glad you guys had a good time. You both deserve some time off to rest, relax, and have a good time. Those hard-working fellas. Never had a drink in your whole life. Never will again, eh? Never. Apparently, me and Mr. Smee sound like we're drunk when we haven't even had any yet, really. So, yeah, us Canadians rock. You got bullied by 9-year-olds? Oh my god. Definitely sounds like a good time. I wished I could come next time. I'd totally like to come to the next one these guys go to. I'd be welcome. Aw, isn't that nice?
Square Packages, the packaging specialists, are proud to present a box on both your houses. The untold story of the invention of the box and the family rivalry that nearly destroyed it. It's a tale about opening your heart, finding acceptance, and inventing the most efficient means of shipping and packaging that mankind has ever known. Proving that to find what's in your soul, you have to look outside the box and into the box, which is a house, your home. And that truly is the greatest box of all. Tune in every Wednesday at 8 for this once-in-a-week time television event, A Box on Both Your Houses, presented by Square Packages, the packaging specialists.
Bring the whole family to At the Old Grain Mill, old-fashioned family restaurant. At the Old Grain Mill always has the best service and the best home-style meals in town.
When it is,
we'll make sure you always leave At the Old Grain Mill with a smile and a full belly.
Not till February.
Be sure
that's cold weather. Who wants to go anywhere in February?
Family restaurant. And not the
that time of year, I get out of the house just to go to work. But our weather is miserable in February.
To anyone who dares enter that, which was forced to close down years ago. We ordered our sign and uniforms before we learned of the existence of that dangerous old flour mill. So we are not responsible for what happened there on that awful.
It's indoors. Well, still,
we just want to focus on making great
you have to
meals
go
every night
travel
at the Old Grain Mill
on snowy roads, and well, for us, it's probably
from our family
way more icy and snowy. I don't know. Do you guys get a lot of snow?
The relaxation station. Music for cool.
We get a lot of snow.
Like the Magpie. Now that's cool.
Yeah, with the crowd, it won't be too cold. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. You get both rain and cold rain. Oh, and hot rain and cold rain. I tell you, that evil white stuff. It's evil here. There you go. I'm sure you can Google it. If I win the lottery between now and February, I'll let you know, and I'll be there too. It shows you guys how to really party, apparently. Metal community. Well, I'll come and hang out with you guys, but I don't think any amount of persuasion will get me to like metal. one on here. We might get it on this station. And that's like the closest thing I like to metal. And it's not even. Boom town. Boom goes the town. Boom. Cemetery, don't they?
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Another earthshake. Crazy. But we still love you.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
X marks the spot, guys. Let's go on a treasure hunt right here. I bet you there's something awesome buried there. No sewage. Whoa! Tsunami! Yeah. You're silly. Well, as long as you have a good time, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I suppose. Was a little bit disappointed that not so many people came. Even just to come and laugh with the rest of us would have been nice. Oh well. Live and learn. But with those of you who moderate Discord can go and listen to music whenever you like. So we'll leave that there for you guys. And you can always ask a mod to like play stuff for you in there if necessary. Don't have mod in Discord. No problem, Pixelf. That's why it's there. That's why I left it there. I thought it would be nice to have a place to go and listen to music
Hi, I'm Greg,
sometimes.
owner and founder of Steel Frame Spots.
That's all good.
Due to unusually short fingers, which are a characteristic of my family line, I was unable to play spots at the elite level I would have liked to. Instead, I invested my energy into getting you the lowest prices possible on athletic gear. Unlike the local sports teams, you can count on us every year. I fight every day to get you the best deals. I'll never drop the ball on prices, and that's because low prices and my customers' happiness are not affected by the short fingers mentioned earlier in the advertisement. Just remember, when the game's on the line, who do you count on? Steel Frame Spots. That's who. Check out our ad in the Weekly Nickel.
I'm your host, Elle, and you're listening to Cities Radio. Sometimes I like to check our listener emails and see what people are talking about. Here's one. Elle, what are you doing this weekend? Well, I don't have any plans, really. I think I might go to the zoo again and try to communicate with the animals. Last weekend, I was close to a breakthrough, but a cow kept telling me to move and I lost my place.
Move!
So what are you listening to this weekend? Drop us a line and let us know. Maybe I'll see you there.
At Sternberger, our cars are
Move, let it move!
They are also composed of industrial plastics, polymers, and rubbers. We also know it's what's in the car that is more important than the car itself. And that's why it can also carry up to 300 kilograms of human consumer its car. The climate control device brings the air temperature to 22 degrees Celsius. It's our way of making our cars comfortable for the majority of mammal species. In fact, it is a perfect vessel for transport from short to medium distances, and we believe that the price we are asking is a fair trade for the value transfer to the consumer. Sternberger, more than just an auto.
This is Cities Radio, home of music.
You know what we haven't done yet? We haven't saved yet. I have no idea what to call it. No idea! Here's the steam glad. There we go. At least it's saved. Again. Ooh, nice. and Sean got Viscura cleanup detail to work. We got to play together for a little bit the other day. I know that's one game you have that I could play with you. That was fun, cleaning up dead bodies. I kept mopping him and he kept kicking over my buckets because his laptop was kind of laggy. And I was kind of getting aggravated that he kept knocking over my mop buckets, but I kind of understood because it was lagging for him. It was funny. Cool. Beans. Sounds like fun, sir. It's always nice to play with friends. I really enjoy when I get to multiplayer with any of you awesome people. I really appreciate those of you who take the time to play with me. It means a lot to me. Even if it's only for a bit. It's still greatly appreciated. And it can always be done off stream. It doesn't have to be on stream unless you're comfortable with that. It doesn't matter to me, so I'm good either way. Off stream you get a little more of the less Merlin's Keeper and more me. Although I try not to be like anything but myself, but I have to, you know, be a little bit awesome and amazing here. Box. You gotta have your jams. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing is if it gets streamed, it has to be planned out. Kind of. But I'm just letting people know that it's not necessary, you know. Just because I'm a streamer doesn't always mean I always have to be streaming stuff. Sometimes I just like to chillax with a friend and play a game. For those of you who are a little more shy at, you know, talking with the everybody watching and hearing you thing. Or at least hearing you. They might not be able to see you, but they can hear you. Because I like playing with people I can talk to. They have a headset and stuff. So that I can, I don't know. It's just more fun that way. I'm pretty easygoing, so it's whatever, whenever. Unless I gotta be sleeping or at work myself. Oh, you guys don't have to worry about the language. My channel is set to mature. You can curse and swear all you like. Just be yourself. That would be awesome indeed. I mean, if every word is a curse word, then I might have a problem. But I mean, we all curse sometimes. Yeah, she does. It doesn't bother me. And I swear right on back sometimes. I'm just as guilty. Oh, your voice is lovely, girlfriend. Don't let anybody ever tell you differently. I think I blatantly remember you telling me to screw off or something one time, Warlord. I think I have it saved on a YouTube video. But in not so polite language. Yeah, this is a nice song for you. I think this is the one I was thinking of. Kind of metal-ish. I could fill it full of water if I wanted to. Although I might have gotten a little bit carried away there.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Listen to yesterday's. When I switched to Friday the 13th, you can hear her. I don't know what time, but if you see the slideshow, it's right after that. I say she's got a beautiful, lovely voice. All my friends do. I'm very lucky. I'd rather listen to you guys talk than listen to myself, that's for sure. Oh my god. Thank you guys. I don't know how for all the hours that you put up with this annoying voice in your ears. Thank you. These guys are amazing. nails on the chalkboard. This is your MK voice coming right into your ears, right meow. I thought you'd like this radio station, Warlord. That's why I changed it for you. She is not from London. Even I know that by now. She's from Kent. Apparently, it's two different places. Everything south is London. Our London is to the west, north of us. I may need to hide now. It's different up there. Some more water here. Some more sewage, I think. Excuse me. I wish CEC were here, because he was having a problem with his people getting sick because of the pollution. If you look really carefully, you can see where the pollution line is. It's like right there, where it starts to discolor the ground. So, yeah, that's where your pollution will be, but you can also click there and it shows you that your pollution will be there, and people who live closest to it will get sick. You really have to be careful not to put your housing too close to your
Can you work your way from lowly horse to be the
industry.
head of a major real estate empire? Can you spin your holdings into $1 billion?
Would you like me to ask again, Mr. Smee, or are you going to ask again?
Out of your pen and onto your life as a property mogul? Spreadsheets have never been hotter. Pre-order now and get a free horse hat. Horse Economy 3, stable markets. Buy low, sell hay.
You're listening to Cities Radio. As a radio host, I feel like I have the best job in the world. I get to sit in a studio for hours and hours listening to my favorite music and talking to people that almost never talk back. There's a window into another room
Make
where
sure
Alex
they keep
sits
up
and
with the
moves all the
garbage.
knobs. Hi, Alex. Alex says his microphone doesn't work, but that's fine. I'll just talk to you listeners after the song.
Square Packages, the packaging specialists, are proud to present a box on both your houses. The untold story of the invention of the box and the family rivalry that nearly destroyed it. It's a tale about opening your heart, finding acceptance, and inventing the most efficient means of shipping and packaging that mankind has ever known. Proving that to find what's in your soul, you have to look outside the box and into another box,
Sir.
which is a house. your
Seem to have this
home. And that
nagging
truly
cough
is
anymore.
the greatest
I don't know why.
box of all. Tune in every Wednesday at 8 for this once-in-a-week time television event, A Box on Both Your Houses, presented by Square Packages, the packaging specialists.
Lights, camera, movie. There's nothing like watching a movie to take you to another place or time. And there's no better place to watch than Drome Cinema. And no better time than the time it takes you to get from where you are to where we are. You'll break box office records of fun as you take a trip to Tinseltown, Movieville, USA. Action, quiet on the set.
Mr. Smee being a troublemaker. Oh no.
Guaranteeing the only thing you hear is the movie. That high-pitched shuttle drone is normal. It's the sound your ears hear when there's nothing for your ears to hear here. So come on down and enjoy the movies where everyone's a star.
This is Cities Radio. I'm Elle. You know, like the weather.
They got lots of education. Mwaha! Evil laughter. I suck at it. There you go. And monetize that stuff and make some moolah moolah. Some more power. Yeah, I can totally blackmail 2 people in chat now. It was recorded.
don't believe our lies will come true, the shadows fall.
I wasn't even drunk either. I was just starting to have a good time when you left, Pixel. I was just starting to feel just a little bit silly. That was just me relaxing and enjoying myself.
Down came the stars along with the heart. Sacrifices we bleed without a sign, without a chance.
It was pretty fun.
Here we stand, you and I, our kingdom will fall.
She caught a catfish. Ooh, good job, Summer Cat.
Our lies will come true. The shadows fall.
You don't need to listen on karaoke. I sing right here most of the time.
You don't care. No, 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 no.
I shouldn't do that. I don't want you guys. There's a disclaimer I put on before anybody joined YouTube or the karaoke. Like, we are not responsible for any hearing loss. I should put that on my channel, man. I am not responsible if you watch me and lose your hearing. Our kingdom will fall.
If you don't believe, our lies will come true. As shadows fall,
Our kingdom will fall. You don't care. Puzzle the dead. Our kingdom will fall.
if you don't believe, our lies will come true. As shadows fall,
Our kingdom will fall.
but you don't care. Our kingdom will fall. That our kingdom will
Ouch. Watch out for those catfishies. They can be nasty. Oh, Dad. Good old Dad. I don't know how many fish my dad used to take care of for me when I was a kid. Entangled lines. That's what dads do best, right, guys? Untangle lines. They're slippery, yeah, they can be slippery. Busy, busy town! And then they start flopping right when I'm trying to pull the hook out of their mouth. They'll flop when I'm trying to get the hook out of your mouth. Do you want to go back in the water or what? Oh, you don't know how to bait a hook? Oh man, Summer Cat, you're missing out on all the fun! Oh wow. I always used to do that myself. Still do it myself. Good night, Warlorn. Oh, we'll have your pleasure of your presence again tomorrow then. That will be awesome indeed. Tomorrow is Stardew Valley. I'll try to do a schedule now. Put some makeup on him while he's snoozing. He probably wouldn't even mind. Good night, sir. Take care. Stay awesome. 'Cause you're awesome. How's your city's been treating you, Pixelf? Have you given it much try? I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, we tamed wolves.
At Akio, we've been making the best in mobile phones for over 20 years. How did we get there? By putting ringtones in every commercial that make you think your phone is ringing.
Tsunami warning, boys!
Whether you have a new phone, an old phone, or just leave it on vibrate, we make sure you always hear your phone in our commercials.
Some nice weather
It's our
radar.
way of saying, we hear you. So don't be silenced when opportunity calls, pick it up. It's for you. Akio Mobile. You're listening to Cities Radio. As a radio host, I feel like I have the best job in the world. I get to sit in a studio
Yeah,
for
you gotta
hours
be in
and
the
hours
mood.
listening
I
to my
understand
favorite
that.
music and talking to people that almost never talk back. There's a window into another room where Alex sits and moves all the knobs. Hi, Alex. Alex says his microphone doesn't work, but that's fine. I'll just talk to you listeners after the song.
Last year, Horse Economy 3 smashed PC sales records and took the industry by storm. Now the hit equine economic
So long as
simulator
you're
has a
not
new
having too
expansion
much trouble
that delves
with it,
into the
hopefully.
cutthroat world of
If
real
you
estate.
ever have any
Horse
questions or
Economy
problems,
3,
just let me know.
Stable markets. Can you
'Cause
work your
I
way
consider
from
myself
lowly
an
horse
expert.
to be the head of a major real estate empire? Can you spin your holdings into $1 billion conglomerate? Can you work your way under the fence and out of your pen and onto your life as a property mogul? Spreadsheets have never been hotter. Pre-order now and get a free horse.
One
app.
game I
Horse
know I
Economy
can
3,
play
stable
and
markets.
know I can
Buy
do it
low,
right.
Sell hay.
This is Cities Radio, home of music.
I like to get the bigger versions of the fire departments. Need some more monies. Filling the housing demand so that they can pay the taxes so we can have the money. Get high density, I'll put in the offices. Traffic. Wait, what? I probably overfilled that a little too much. Sink it down a little further, huh? Water stays in and doesn't leave. There we go. You still got it. Just raise the land a little there. This way, right along the power line, and back down this way. Now I'm feeling diagonally. Excuse me, Chirpy, get out of the way. Mr. Chirpy did. Get in my way. Be the last chirp you ever chirp. No. That looks interesting. Can't have all these boring straight lines. With no angles and whatnot. Gotta have some Merlin's Keeper in there. I don't know how else to describe it. A little bit of Merlin's Keeper. Like my angles and whatnot. Power. There. That should do it. Oh, industry demand is going up. I really don't want to put in anymore. I really don't. Nope, we've got enough. Now we can afford some of these cool buildings. Statue of Wealth. These people are gonna be wealthy. Because they live in the not so normal looking area. So they're cool. Friendly neighborhood park. Slopes too steep. About right there. So happy! Here's a mall for all my mods. Mall of moderation. I'm just bugging you guys. We got Disaster Memorial. We should put it by the earthquake zone. Goes all our money. can put in some other perks. Got my Timmies. Always got time for Tim Hortons. Woohoo! That made them super happy. Holy. How about a bouncy castle for these pips? Must be Canadian, they love their Timmies. And a botanical garden. I like this Japanese one, it always brings in tourists. I don't think the dog park is fair. Merlin thinks there should be a cat park too. The plaza with picnic tables. That way, Yogi the bear can come visit. For our industry. Hey, boo boo, how about a picnic basket? Hey, we got another Timmy's. There we go. Keep the Timmy's flowing. Oh wait, that was a cinema. Ah, that's what made them so happy, was the cinema. We might have to build across the water and put in industry. I really don't want to. Really? Might have to. Bring power to the other side. And water. It's so easy to forget that stuff. And then you're wondering why they don't have power or water. Put down trees. Trees make the people happier. Alright. Some industry over here. Where are our resources anyways? Yikes! Wow. A little tiny pocket of farmable. Maybe some more over there. Nothing. Holy crap. It's bad. Well, not bad, but I like having different kinds of zones of industry. Now traffic's gonna drive all the way through the city. That's why I like to keep it near the highway so that the traffic doesn't drive through the city. But we can always make another highway connection up here, maybe. Hey, CEC! Thanks for that awesome host. Welcome in, sir. I hope you're having a great day. Actually, we should probably do that. Oh, goes my beautiful sign. Can't get too attached to this stuff, guys. Ripperoonie. I worked so hard on that. Oh well, it is what it is. I did get some more. Something for the again, didn't I? Yes, I did. This thing should be like taped somewhere so I don't like pull on it. I hope you're doing well today, sir. Erwin Avenue. Put in this star-shaped one, but it takes up a lot of space too. Up there! Way up there, somewhere up there. I thanked you for your host. I don't know if you didn't hear me, but I did thank you. Oh, you said something when you first came in. All I see is arrows. So, I must have missed it or it didn't come through. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to arrows. So that's why I didn't. Ooh, you had a bunch of shots. Oh, and blood. They stole all your blood? Evil vampires. Why'd you steal Cici's blood? How are you doing? Hopefully that makes everything better for you. I could use this three-way.
Square Packages, the packaging specialists, are proud to present a box of local houses. The untold story of the invention of the box and the family rivalry that nearly destroyed it. It's a tale about opening your heart, finding acceptance, and inventing the most efficient means of shipping and packaging that mankind has ever known. Proving that to find what's in your soul, you have to look outside the box and into another box, which is a house, your home. And that truly is the greatest box of all. Tune in every Wednesday at 8 for this once-in-a-week-time television event, A Box on Both Your Houses, presented by Square Packages, the packaging specialists.
Haven't you been hearing more about disasters lately? I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like meteors and sinkholes just didn't happen as much when I was younger.
There.
Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. One time, the street behind my house just disappeared. It was there one day, then gone the next. The weird thing was, nobody seemed to want to talk about it. Maybe it was too scary. Actually, if things can just disappear randomly, maybe I can disappear. That is scary. I need to play another song.
Saddle up in the mornings with Jimmy and the Stallion, the only morning show featuring DJ Jimmy Fries and a 4-year-old quarter horse named Clover.
This is Jimmy Fries coming to you from Studio 2. Whoa, whoa!
Oops.
Looks like
I want
someone
to move you. I want you to fill back up again.
Okay. Easy, boy.
They'll play your favorite hits, give out
Test the
great
blood.
prizes, and
Oh,
laugh
no.
their way through your commute. Jimmy and the Stallion. Stable entertainment only on
jeez,
Cities
and it
Radio.
turned out
The
you were
Coast Guard is warning
fun.
of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should
Tsunami!
avoid roads and waterfronts.
Wow, that's one
At
hell of a
Sternberg,
wave.
our cars are more than just hunks of metal that take you from point A to point
Wow.
B. They are also composed of industrial plastics, polymers, and rubbers. We also know it's what's in the car that is more important than the car itself.
Well,
And
I'm
that's
glad
why
you're
it can
okay
also
after
carry
all.
up to 300 kilograms of human, animal, or consumer goods cargo.
Of course, they
The
made a
climate control
mistake.
device
Well,
brings
they
the air
always seem to
temperature
get
to 22
stuff
degrees
wrong.
Celsius. It's our way of making our cars comfortable for the majority of mammal species.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
You're asking, is a fair trade?
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
You're listening to Cities Radio, the best music from around the globe.
Oh, we should build a flood wall. Not be built on water. Can my power line go over them or what? Power lines are just as important. Sorry, flood wall. Yeah, really. They should have. That could have been very dangerous for you and could have ended up with you in the hospital.
A tsunami has struck the city.
Yeah,
Take caution and avoid roads
Tsunami.
and waterfronts until the water recedes.
We're over it, lady. Tsunami. Maybe that'll help a bit. I think we can put quays in the parts that the flood wall can't cover. Why don't you have power now? Better out than in. There. Now they have direct... Well, once I finish connecting the highway, I'll have a direct highway access.
A tsunami has struck the city.
Oh, hush,
Take
lady.
caution and avoid roads and waterfronts.
We know
until
about the
water
tsunami. We're
recedes.
over it. There we go. Something like that. But my pretty design is gone. Oh well. If you connect the coal plant to the water source, and if you connect the main water source to the water and sewers with power lines, it will supply power to my whole city. I have my coal plants over in industry. How do you can't put electrical wires on water ones? That might cause electrical things to be very bad and people would die. No one want that. And I did have a power line going all the way across. It just got interrupted by a highway that needed to go in. Yeah, my water's down here. And my sewage is up there, where it's supposed to be. I was just having issues because I put in the highway and cut off the power to certain things. That road looks terrible. It's bothering me. I think I know what I'm doing, sir. No worries. Oh, it's all good, Mr. Smee. No worries. Knowing me, I probably am doing it all wrong. I don't like this connection. It just isn't looking the way I want it to. Yeah, right. That's the main thing, right? Have fun. Thanks for reminding us, Wolf. I always used to tell another big streamer that, and he always would forget too. So, sometimes we need reminders too. Oh, you're awesome, Mr. Smee. No worries. If I could actually stream your city that has like over 100,000 population, I would. Hey you, Mr. Buggy. Get off of me. Get lost. Everybody does it differently. That's the awesome thing about cities, is there's no right way and no wrong way to do it. Everybody can do it differently, and it's everybody's doing it the right way. Nobody's doing it the wrong way. There's no such thing as a right way and a wrong way for cities. remember you asking me how to do that. And I was like, oh yeah, when I first started it was, you have to learn the everything. So yeah, when you first start out, you really have got a lot to learn. But, you know. It's not so hard once you get the hang of it. Cities is very forgiving. I see a lot of people, like when they do what I'm doing, they put it on pause. And I always laugh because Cities doesn't care. It will, like, you don't have to pause. It will, like, make adjustments as you go. And I always used to say, in real life, there's no pausing for construction. So, you know. Why would I pause the game? Just to... I think I need that other square. I think that's the problem here. Why would I pause the game to, like, do construction when you can't get around it in real life? You kill everybody? Nice. That's always fun. I'm currently denying this city any hospitals or medical centers to get them all sick. You can be evil like that and not have to feel guilty about it. Because I'm trying to unlock a building that only unlocks if everybody's sick. I should go visit Pete again soon. That's the bigger streamer I was referring to. He makes beautiful cities. Very lovely. Mine are always a mess. There we go. We even have room for expansion now, which is nice. Hi, Murmur. Who's a good boy? Merlin. 5! Merlin! Hi, babies! Who's a good cat? Oh, you good cat? Yeah. Oh, love the mama. Who's mommy sucky baby, huh? Our only, like, farmable area, right? Oh, I want one there. Damn it! When you have one interchange put in, you want another one. Maybe I want the 5-way. That's probably what I want. Oh no. No. This is all gonna have to be fixed now. No. I really don't recommend cutting off all highway access to your city. and forgetting to reconnect it. Because that will become a nightmare. So if you do get destroying the everything like I am, forget to reconnect it all. Or you'll be wondering why your city is not growing. Yeah, it needs the highway access. I've done that before. Forgotten to make like one reconnection and wondered why my city was failing. Even me, who has a bazillion hours in this game, can make a mistake like that. Sometimes it happens. Do be careful. If you want to pause it, feel free.
It's Super Salmon Days down at Fish Brothers. Limited time, bring in any
lost,
fish
Bug.
and get a child salmon entree.
Are you still
free.
crawling
You
on
heard
me?
Right, bring in any fish
Ew.
and get a free child salmon entree. And I mean any fish.
Merlin,
Fish
why aren't you
lying
killing the
around,
bugs?
got a goldfish you're sick of
Hey?
eating, bring it
That's
in.
your job.
Fish that's been sitting in the sun for a few days.
Where?
Bring
Hey?
it in. We'll throw
Kill
it
the
in with
bugs.
the rest of
Ooh,
them.
this is
What
gonna
we
be
do with the
perfect.
fish is nobody's business but ours. Just enjoy your salmon, $8.99 with our famous stew. So, welcome on into Fish
That one
Brothers
goes there,
Seafood
that
Themed
one
Restaurant.
goes there, that one can
Everything's
go
a
there,
great
that one
catch.
can go there.
Except the shrimp.
Oh, that cemetery's kind
I
of
really
in the
like
way.
being a radio host, but if I could change one thing, it would probably be to
Right
see
there.
the faces of all our awesome listeners. I mean,
Alright,
how
that's
I
where you
feel
live.
Sitting in this booth all day. Maybe if there was a big chat room or a bunch of mirrors. Say cheese, it's Cheese Week at Big Bite Burgers and Fries. All this week, in addition to our regular menu, try our all-you-can-eat signature sides, like our famous bowl full of melted cheese, served steamy and bubbling. It's the bottomless chubbler. Or our New Orleans-inspired pork sandwich, the Pig Cheesy, and our signature flagship, the spicy blue cheese topped jalapeno cheese blucher. So hurry in and get them while they last. After all, why take a little bite when you can take a big bite? This is Cities Radio, the best music in the universe.
There. That's going the right way now. Sometimes getting them to all fit together the way you want them to isn't always the easiest thing. Make sure you change the direction. Make sure they're not going the wrong way on a one-way street, because it won't work then either. That's what those arrows mean, guys. It's one way only. There. And then we'll take our lovely Y piece. No, that's not quite. Wished I hadn't put that cemetery there now. It's kind of in the way. What can you do? I could empty the cemetery and then move it, but I really don't want to. Whoa, boom. Okay, CEC, I'm sorry you feel that way. Hope to see you again soon. You'll be missed until you return. I don't know if I fit in here anymore either. Sorry. Can't always be awesome and amazing. I try my very best, but I can't always be awesome and amazing. Well, that looks better. It's definitely interesting now, so that's good. Take care, buddy. Stay awesome. I don't know. Keep losing people. No way. What's happening? I blame myself. I always highly recommend watching somebody far more awesome. There are plenty of them out there. Maybe I should just call it a stream. I'm not feeling it anymore.